see the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. And the groupers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Virginia Tech's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Drones. Quick strike complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking to throw, it's Drones. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
shotgun snap on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Hokies in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Drones. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The groupers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Well, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here, and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth, and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollard. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong, and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump them.
And the Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more. Lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Mont Hemingway. They're up by 10 over Tulane. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Makes a man miss. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Caught over the middle. It's Parrish. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the groupers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running behind that left side. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So, guys, we'll get another. This offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sheffield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. And this one splits the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Drones. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosion.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Drones. That's caught. It's Green. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Lost to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more. That trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now the toss. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The groupers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Kelly. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Line getting set on second down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for room. It's Craig. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Drones. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The first half can't end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. Wants to pass. Here comes the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Turning it on, running through contact. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the punishment has been extended. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. The option look. He'll toss it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The groupers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
Tackled on the play.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put them in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Power football with the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Drones. He unleashes a long one. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
The Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Bennett.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Drones. Got his man quickly. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field. And as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Here on 3rd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack.
He's got it, 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The groupers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Under fire. Finds his tight end. There he goes. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the groupers have their offense in high gear. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Peterson. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That penalty puts the defense in a bind. It'll be 3rd and 1. They'll try to sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas. They need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Escapes the sack. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Keith. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's Heath. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but the big play will move the stick. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock. Keep trying to score.
Makes the grab. It's Green. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Just keeps slinging it. He wants it all. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And
he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll try the run. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The groupers will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Catches it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Catch in the middle. It's Green. At the 35, he's got room. He's loose. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Now, honestly, it's been about complimentary football. Right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move. The next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this defense has put a game together. Now, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Drones. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man on the left. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the part each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.